Good morning. Good morning from Halden. It has been a long rainy night, wet night again. I'm about to pack everything because today we are heading and we're crossing the border into Sweden. So I'm pretty much ready to go with everything. I just have to take off the tent, but it's so goddamn wet. I'll try to give it a proper dry. Okay, we are good to go. The only issue is that my seat is all wet. It has been raining all night. I didn't have anything to cover with, but it's good to think about it next time and get prepared with something. I'm about to cross the border into Sweden, so I put my away jersey, the blue jersey. It's waterproof, so I expect some rain during the trip. So I have 100 kilometers to the border. I'm all good to go. I hope I didn't forget anything. So let's hit the road. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at the border with Sweden. I'm crossing into Sweden now, and it seems the police is waiting for me already. Ladies and gentlemen, I made it to Sweden. I just crossed border into Sweden. Oh my god, my first border crossing on a bike ever. Woohoo! What a milestone, eh? Well, the police didn't stop me. They were busy with stopping some cars and stuff like that. I took a countryside road between Norway and Sweden. I didn't want to take the path along the highway, the E6, because it was too much noise, too many trucks, too many cars, too many engines. So I took a countryside, so I had a little bit fresh air, and of course the countrysides roads are used for smugglers as well, so the police are keeping an eye on them. They do not care about myself. They didn't even say hi. Here they are, some huge marshmallows. On this side too. I must admit that the roads here in Sweden are a little bit, they are still good, but they're not as good as in Norway, or at least at this first road I have came across with. I have to cycle on this one for another 60 kilometers today, so it doesn't look in the best shape, but it's not so much traffic, so should be fine. And this one over here is the first Swedish flag I actually find along my journey, and I'm paddling like I have already 30 kilometers into Sweden. Munkendal it is. Welcome to the marshmallow land. There's so many. I have found a small camping place around here on the countryside in Sweden, and I think I'm gonna camp here today. I've done about 80-90 kilometers today, and I'm gonna continue the journey into Gothenburg tomorrow. There we go, we have arrived at the camping, ladies and gentlemen. Broland, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Broland's Gård. Or let's see. Well, I think I have just found my dinner. It's a very nice fishing lodge. I was fortunate to find it online actually, and it seems you can fish salmon here as well. Such a cute place. Very beautiful. So my tent is set up and secured for today as well. A little bit of mess here. Some clothes to dry up here. 90 kilometers. Today it went very fast. I made it in, let's see, I've done it in about 5 hours. Time to have a snack and something to drink. We're gonna test. Let me show you. We have a fridge here and the freezer actually, and we're gonna test some samples of Swedish beer. I'm just gonna let them get cold. I start with Maria starts. This I have tasted before in Stockholm in the airport a few times. It's very good, it's very light, it's perfect. It's not cold enough though. I have some Swedish herring with another type of beer. So good. That was such a long journey. So guys, next round, a Falcon lager beer. Very good. Very good with beer sausage. So ladies and gentlemen, the last one, Norrlands Guld. I think it's translated like gold of the north. It looks like, and hopefully it tastes like. It's finally cold. Perfect. Let's do some work. That's you can barbecue here, you can grill, you can barbecue some salmon if you're lucky enough to catch some. But here we go. You're buying a fishing license or so, and then you go all the way down to the river. Oh, I thought it's quite I thought it's in the area, but I think it's a little bit to walk. I have my phone and everything at the camping out there on the table, but yeah, I don't think anyone need an old iPhone and an old camera and some batteries and stuff like that. Let's see where the salmons are. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from beautiful Munkedal here in Sweden. Today I'm riding all the way into Gothenburg. I couldn't do that yesterday because it was simply too much, about 250 kilometers. So I have decided to split this in two. So I've done half part yesterday and I'm doing the half part today. Crossing a very little town here in Sweden on my way to Gothenburg. I don't know what it's called. I haven't seen any sign or so, but it looks pretty decent. This little town is quite beautiful, actually. Small but beautiful. I've done it. I crush it. And I cannot put it back because this one is loose and it went on a side. So a lady that was riding her horse here, she promised me she will take me to a bike shop. We're gonna load this one in her truck. Oh, I was so lucky with her. Obviously, if it was in the middle of nowhere, I would be dead. Ah, yeah, it's from my camera. It's fine. I think that's it.
That's it. Nothing more.
Well, if they fix it, then I'll have to cycle back this way, so I'll find it.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. let's see where is this bike shop, see if they can do anything about it. I heard with the guys at Azov, and they said they haven't seen something like that ever. The fork, which is steel, going bending in one side. So Annika here, she was very kind enough to drive me for about 15 kilometers into town to this store, because the accident was in the countryside where she was riding. She was having her farm there. So thank you so much. Well, the guys here at the store, the mechanics, say they haven't seen a damage like that before. The disc, the brake disc, it's fucked up, has to go away. According of what he's saying, he will be trying to. He needs a lot of force, and he doesn't have the tools to put this back, to bend it back to normal. And it's something missing here. I think I have lost it where I crashed. I have looked around, but I couldn't see anything else. So there's nothing left for me than to try to find a way to transport this trike to Czech Republic, to Azov, so they can have a proper look at it. Okay, the last updates, we we tried to put this fork back straight with a hammer, and we had a little bit of success. It looks better than the way I brought the bike here. The disc was fucked up, so we have to remove this one all the way, because the guys here, they haven't seen discs like this, and they don't have it. So I do not have a parking brake any longer, but that's not the biggest problem. And it was a small ring missing there. I think it was gone while I was crashing. So trying to fix some small details before we're heading to Gothenburg again. What a crash, what a crash, my god. It's entirely my fault, because I was speeding in the countryside 60 kilometers per hour downhill, and I haven't seen that bump. And once I took that bump, I don't know if it's on the camera or not, but I was flying like 20 meters and I smashed my head into the ground on the side of the road. I was lucky enough, it was not asphalt, it was sand and gravel, but you can still see that my nose is fucked up and my teeth are loose. We have tried to, I am here at the bike store. They have put the bike together almost 80%. Hopefully I can do it like that to Gothenburg, and from there to Azov representative here in Sweden. I actually dropped him a message on his messenger yesterday, because I wanted to say stop and say hi, and now apparently I have to go there and fix the bike, because the disc brake, the parking brake, it's gone, and the fork, it's fucked up as well. So guys at Azov, thank you for the service. They will send a new fork and a new disc brake and another ring that is missing. But first I have to make it to Malmö, and that will take me like about 3 or 4 days. So wish me luck. The mechanic, he just fixed my bike the way he could best, and he didn't want to take me any money. So I'm gonna buy lunch for him, and I'm gonna deliver, because his bike shop is across over the street. So I'm gonna buy him lunch, at least that I can do. My takeaway, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I brought you lunch.
Oh, thanks.
No problem. Thank you for all the help.
Yeah.
So I heard with the guys at Azov, and they have this guy in Malmö.
Oh,
That
yeah.
he has all the parts, and they will ship to a new fork. So hopefully I can make it there.
Yeah.
At least I will try. If not, then I will try to put it in a bus or truck or so and ship it down there.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Okay,
You saved my life. Take care.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay guys, new attempt to make it to Gothenburg. Let's go. So I'm trying to make it back to Gothenburg. I'm on the same path that will take me to the same country road and countryside where I had the accident. Oh, Annika, if you see this, Annika is the lady that helped me to get to the bike store here in Uddevalla. So she drove me for about 15 kilometers. She used her horse caravan to carry my bike. Annika, you know, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. I'm approaching Gothenburg and I wanted to make a short summary of the day. All those people I have met only today. I mean, from the moment I have crashed the bike, it was a lady that was riding her horse outside on the countryside, and she saw the crash and she came with the first aid and she offered me help to drive me to the hospital, and she offered me help to carry my bike to the first and the only shop in the area, bike shop. And my bike was too big for her cars, so she used the truck she used to carry the horses with at the contests around the country. So we put the bike in there and my luggages and everything, and finally we have made it to the bike shop. At the bike shop the guy said, Adrian, you know, we haven't seen bikes like this, and I don't think we can do much. You need a new fork. And I was on the line with Honza at Azub, and he agreed I need a new fork and a new disc brake and stuff, stuff like that, and some other small components and parts. But the guys managed to put the bike together. As you can see, I'm riding. They used a little bit of hammer, a little bit of knowledge. They did some magic, and you can see, I'm approaching now Gothenburg. Now I have stopped to eat something to fuel my body. It has been really, really hot today, 28 degrees. So I stopped at a restaurant on my way to Gothenburg, and I wanted to refresh a little bit myself, to look a little bit in the mirror to see how I look, how many teeth I have lost in the crash. Seems they are all there, but seems I'm gonna lose some. As you can see, my nose is broken. I was very lucky with the helmet today. So an advice for everyone that is biking out there and speeding, and not just speeding, you know, you never know, keep your helmet on. Yeah, and these guys at the restaurant, they didn't even want to charge me, you know. Those people I have never met before. So they gave me 2 beers, 2 Coke, a pizza. You know, my plan was to pay, because I went with the card at the bar to pay for my stuff. And they said, no, you don't have to pay. The owner, he was from Turkey. And, you know, we have discussed a little bit about Galatasaray and Beşiktaş and Fenerbahçe and Hagi and all that kind of stuff. And my poor Turkish helped a little bit. But the guy, he didn't want to charge me. So I said, come on, don't do that to me. I mean, I had the restaurant, I had the business, I had the hotel. I know how hard it is to keep it afloat, so at least charge me for something. So at the end, she charged me for a Coke, charged me €2 for a pizza, 2 beers, two drinks, and he offered me some ice cream as well. And it was, yeah, now we follow each other on social media. Great guy. Hopefully I'm gonna meet him along the journey, because he's a Turkish and he's planning to spend his next summer in Ankara, in his childhood village or town outside Ankara. So I do not have time for a proper goodbye, because I'm reaching soon Gothenburg, and I need to look for some medicine and stuff like that for all my wounds. I need to proper wash everything. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow I have 2 long days. It's Gothia Cup. I'm planning to visit like 4 football clubs in Gothenburg. So it will be a lot to do, and long days, and I still have to edit a lot and to put all these videos together, so we have some nice memories on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. Whew, it has been a day with up and downs, but I'm continuing the journey, and this is the most important thing. If we manage to do it, if I manage to make it to Malmö these days, then I'm saved. Let's hope so. Finger crossed. Thank you for watching this. I will see you next time.